get this show cracking, man.
No, we've already got it cracking. It's up and cracking, bro. It's in the flow, bro.
Give us the introduction, fam.
Yo, it's Beer Rap and Banter.
Yeah.
If you don't already know, Beer Rap and Banter at Beer Rap Bants. Beer Rap and Banter at gmail.com. Myself, English.
Myself, Cal Serious.
And we've got a very, very, very special
Big
guest.
man thing, yeah.
If you already know, you know the voice, you know the face. Brother, introduce yourself. Let them people know.
Big man thing, yes. Castillo first, bruv. Your baby mum's favorite. Follow me on Instagram, bruv.
Castillo.
Cheers, brother.
Don't know.
Cheers, you man.
Cheers. So, we've already started kickstarting the episode, but we go straight in. How you going, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm good, bruv. You know, I'm good, you know. Like, literally, you know when life is good? Like, it's just good. I got a shape up yesterday. Like, I'm just happy, bruv. Like, I'm happy for the little things in life.
I like that.
Is your mic? Is everything nice?
Yeah, bruv. It's all good. It's working.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. It's good, man.
I know we've been drinking, so it's a bit wavy. Yeah, you've been keeping very busy.
Bruv, I'm trying. Like, do you know what it is? Yeah, it's like, with this whole social media thing, people just forget you in 2 seconds, innit? So, like, literally, as long as I make peas doing whatever it means, bruv, I'm good. That's all I care about. Making peas, doing my thing, and keeping it moving, bruv. That's what I care about.
But I think you're definitely doing that, man. I've seen the success with some of your music.
Bruv, this
your
hella formal,
videos are
bruv.
getting
Like,
a lot of hits.
let's get deep to it, bruv. What's your porn searches looking like, cuz?
Oh, straight
You look, bruv, I'll be honest with you. Like,
Well,
looking
that
at you,
was
yeah,
awkward.
you look like you have a lot of blacks on blondes going on, bruv. A lot of gangbang things going on, bruv. What you got in your porn searches, bruv?
Speak on it. This is Beer Rap and Banter. This is what the people come to
Yo,
listen to.
listen,
I'm loving the energy.
My porn searches, there's a lot of twerking in my porn searches.
That's
still.
dead, bruv.
I like dancing.
You like dancing?
I like
You like to
dancing.
watch things like
No, I like the twerking. Like, the twerking is sexy.
that. Does it for you? Like watching things twerk.
Yeah.
So
What's
do you
wrong with that?
like cam girls?
I
Type
like
shit?
it when a chick is like riding and then twerking on a man as well.
Yeah.
that's-
I thought you meant
that's
just
dope.
watching them. Like
No, both.
Okay,
Both.
okay.
What's
Ju-
up?
Go on.
Because there's some that will strip.
He's going to
they'll
try and
twerk.
read
Bruv,
mine.
I know this
No,
guy.
there's some that will twerk and they'll strip off. So it's like a
I
strip
understand that
tease
one.
and a twerk at the same time.
I understand that one.
Dope.
Like for you though, you look like you got the ebony category unlocked, bruv. Like you look like you just go straight to the ebony category, bruv. Just black teeth.
Boom.
Yeah, I ain't going to lie. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
what
look
it is,
like
100.
Lad, real talk, yeah. Like
How you know that?
I can tell, bruv. You look like you got a lot of deep web shit going on. Though,
Nah,
bruv.
not deep web.
Yeah.
Hold on, no. What's
Whoa.
the? Hey, it takes one to know one.
No,
man.
no.
What's deep
Do you-
web?
Bruv, do you know what? Yeah, I'll be honest with you, like,
Wow, man,
bruv, I watched some mad porn the other day. Yeah, do you know what's mad? I watched a porn, and like 10 minutes through that, bruv, it said that thing was a TS, bruv, and I was like, "What's TS?" I
What's
was,
the transit?
yeah, bruv. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck am
You
I
feel
watching?"
violated.
Yeah, but yeah, bruv.
You
But
feel so.
good thing
After
is-
you bust that nut,
yeah,
you feel bad.
no, I didn't bust a nut, bruv. Relax, bruv. I didn't bust no nuts, bruv. I didn't bust no nut. I was just, like for me, I'm a weirdo. Like literally, I go in the porno categories, yeah, and because I'm like, I feel like I'm a connoisseur at this point, yeah. Like I'll go deep, and I'll be like on page 56, like, no, I ain't really doing that for me.
Mm.
I'm like, there's too much production value.
Don't you go
too
straight
much.
to the filter and go recent, longest?
I go on newest, yeah. Just
Are
to
we
see-
going straight
just-
to
just-
Pornhub?
Just to see,
Are we agreeing? Are we agreeing?
No, here's the thing. I don't go on Pornhub. I go on X videos.
Oh.
X videos. You see Pornhub,
What?
yeah. You see Pornhub's nasty because like anybody can be on that. That's garbage. Like they ain't got no.
You
like,
saying
Yeah,
you're
they've got the
connoisseur.
Pornhub
yeah,
community.
like,
in there,
I watch X videos because X videos, yeah, they got like the low key great banging videos, bruv.
Classics.
And I like fat things, innit? Like I like fat things.
BBW.
Yeah, but no, I mean like proper fat
Fluffy
things,
thing.
bruv.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I probably like watching fat things. I don't really like.
Get
I don't,
peppered.
yeah, I don't like watching.
Like,
Like,
what is it about the big things that you like?
do you know what it is? Yeah, I like cellulite, stretch marks, cankles. I don't like when a thing's too perfect. That's just dead.
Cankles.
That's just dead, bruv. I like fat ankles, bruv, and fat feet, bruv.
I respect
Wow.
that.
You know what I mean? I like shit like that, bruv.
Give us a dress size. What's your ideal dress size?
Bruv, I won't date a girl that's less than 14 stone, bruv. What is this? Am I a child?
That's
bruv?
pretty weighty still.
Like, bruv, dating a girl under fucking a girl under 14 stone is immature, bruv. That's dead.
That sounds like a size 16.
Yeah. Bruv, you're G, bruv. You know that. See? This guy's a G.
Um,
What's your thing? What kind of things you go for, bruv?
You know what? Yeah. I'm like Ray Shremmerd. I ain't got no type.
You ain't got type.
Bad
You're one
bitches
of them
is the
sick
only
black dudes,
thing
bruv. You
that
just
I
be
like.
fucking bad things,
Just
bruv.
everything.
You serious? You're just sick.
No,
niggas,
you know what?
bruv.
I appreciate an attractive woman. She could be like one of them short chicks.
But what's
with
your
a big
preference though?
booty,
What
or
do
she
you
could be
notice? If
tall
you go
and
to a rave,
athletic
what do you
and
notice?
I just like an attractive woman, man. That's it. To
Yeah,
be honest, you know
this
what
guy
I think
likes
I am?
white women, bruv.
You know what I think I am? No, wait. Wait. There's a category. There's a category.
You like fat white things,
there's a
bro. I can see in
category.
your eyes, bro.
There's
I
a
can see in your
category.
eyes.
There's a category.
I can
There's a
see- You like
category.
them Susans and
Let
Carols,
me
bruv.
tell you. Let me tell you the category.
Beer Rap and
Let me
Banter,
give
the
you-
greasiest
give you the
podcast
category,
with
yeah?
the legends.
Psychosexual.
What the fuck?
What's
That
that?
means you're attracted to intelligence. So when I meet an intelligent woman, we have a good conversation. I'm attracted to that.
Yo,
So
you're
so
cool.
then she could look any kind of way.
1 2 1 2. This working, yeah.
Keep it that
It's working. It's sick,
Yeah,
sick,
man.
sick.
People
It's
need
working.
to hear
How
the
about you?
legend.
What you go for? Obviously, you're married, but still, why'd you go before? I feel like your wife is black.
She's mixed race, yeah.
See, there you go, bruv. I knew it.
But
What?
she looks black. She ain't like a lighty. She looks
Yeah.
like a black girl.
In your
Yeah.
relationship, I want to ask you: are you the dominant guy? Or you're the submissive guy?
Come on, bruv. Look at
I've
his
always-
colour.
well-
Look at the colour of his shirt, bruv.
You know he's bending
Hey,
over.
says you coming with a Mr. Mustard in the
Yeah,
fucking
she said,
Cluedo,
yeah.
looking like a Cluedo fucking crime scene. Mr. Mustard in the.
deep, bro. This guy's deep.
Listen, my
With
wife,
Mr.
my
Mustard
wife
in the
is very
bathroom.
assertive, and I like to go for assertive women who know what to do.
I like this guy, bruv.
And then, but my preferences growing up, I've always dated outside my race.
Do you like yardie things?
Anyone can go.
Do you like
Back in
yardies
the
though
day.
specific? You look like you'd get bare yardie things, bruv. Go. You know where you should go? Go to fucking.
Listen, I'm married. I ain't going nowhere.
Bruv, go to Suave Fridays.
No, I ain't
bruv.
going nowhere.
Go to Suave
Listen.
Fridays.
He might be
bruv.
going to the doghouse if you keep
Yeah.
talking, bruv.
Listen, I know. No, listen, preference is
Are you loyal, bruv?
100%. I'm
Loyal?
looking to the camera.
This
'Cause,
guy's looking. You're looking
listen.
bare around at me and him, bruv.
No,
Like,
listen, I'm
he's
loyal.
like-
She will shank me, and then
See, there you
like,
go. You know
my
what?
wife told me she would put the dank to me.
That's sick. That's
She's
sick. I
from
like that.
Barking, innit, as well.
Cut your
So
balls off.
How did you get to the point when you was like, yo, I'm gonna be loyal?
when I met her,
Yeah, like, you just instantly you was like, I'm gonna be loyal.
yeah, because how I was running it before was like you go through your hoe phase or you go through your single stage. I was
Yeah.
a bachelor, obviously, like I was doing all right. And then when you're ready to settle down with someone, you think I'm not gonna mug her off and then mug myself off.
Don't know.
Because when you're with someone that you invest your time in and
Smart.
love, and I don't want to say money, but
Do you know, I read body language, bruv. Your arms and your legs are folded, bruv. It looks like you're not trying to let anything out right now, bruv.
Oh, he's guarded. He's guarded.
Yeah. You know, so this guy's like,
No,
you know when you're trying to say everything's right, you're like, yo.
no, you know what? Yeah, it's because it's like when you're ready to meet someone, and then when you're ready to invest in someone, like all the boxes, you think I'm not gonna mug them off because I'll be mugging myself off, and I
Facts.
wouldn't want to be treated how I'm gonna treat them.
Thanks.
So, where in the past I might have invested too much into someone and been let down for
Mhm.
whatever reason, and I used to keep my cards close to my chest. And then I met someone, and I think, okay, I'm gonna bit by bit, and
Yeah.
then you end up going on holiday, you end up meeting a family, you end up living together, you end up putting a mortgage together, you end up marrying them and putting
Fucking hell.
down bags for a wedding, and
Yeah.
like like you know what I mean?
I wanna ask you a lot something. Yeah. This is a bit different. This is a
yeah.
bit different.
You're
yeah.
interviewing us now. This is
Yeah,
all
bruv,
a
this
bit
is
mad.
what it's about,
I love
bruv.
him. This is why he's funny because he just switched it.
Bruv, this is what it's about, yeah. Like literally, let me ask you. So we see the Tekashi 6ix9ine thing going on, yeah.
Yeah.
For would you do 50 years?
50 years
who?
inside.
No,
For who?
50. No, if you was part of like a criminal organization, yeah, and then everybody gets nabbed, but then they say to you, if you snitch on everybody, you'll only do like 2 months, yeah. But
Yeah,
if you don't
man's-
snitch, you're gonna do 50 years.
Come on, man.
Man's singing.
It's not even a choice.
But it depends for who though. If you're doing 50 years because you walked in on like someone beating up your sister or daughter.
No, I'm talking about like, let's say you're part of a criminal organization, yeah,
Yeah.
and like literally,
Oh
you
no,
get
no.
nabbed. You're not snitching.
I don't.
You're gonna
no.
do 50 years.
Because your 50 years in prison will be easier than your 50 years outside of prison for snitching.
Why have you got to go Filipino jail, bruv?
And then
Have
the
you
worst-
seen it? Have you seen Filipino jail,
I've
bruv?
seen your Insta story. You talk about
Bruv,
Filipino.
in Filipino jail, bruv, I saw the picture, bruv. Your pillow is a man's foot, bruv. Your pillow is a man's ball bags, bruv. That's how you got to sleep. Bruv, there's so many people stacked on top of each other. It's just like a Rubik's Cube, bruv.
do you
To be honest, any jail overseas is going to be...
Bruv,
Listen,
Brazil,
people
bruv,
in
compared to what
England,
we have
people
over
in
here.
England, the prison over here is too easy.
Nah, bruv. I'm talking about like, let's say Brazilian jail, bruv.
Favela.
Nah, I'm not going to no favela jail. Are you
So you're gonna
mad?
snitch? You're gonna snitch?
Definitely.
Nah, I don't know.
I like
man.
he's honest though.
If
Fuck
you're
that.
established, your 50 years in pen will be easier than your 50 years outside of pen because you're gonna get whacked if
Do
you're
you,
out of
do you know I believe this guy, yeah? Because like if you had like a group of black guys, this would be the one white dude that you got to watch out for, bruv. Because he'll keep it real to the end, bruv. He'll do his 50 years, bruv.
Don't listen to him. He's going to
He'll
snitch on
stab you for
every
razor
single
blade,
one of those
bruv.
black
What would
guys.
you
I'm
do?
like,
What would
I
you
don't know
do?
those
Bruv,
niggas.
do you know 50 years a long, bruv, 50
Did you
years,
sing
yeah.
like Ja Rule?
Bruv, that's 50. Bruv, that's 50 birthdays and Christmases, bruv.
fam.
And like, bruv, 50 birthday, that's 50, bruv. That's 50 years of not being able to fuck no girl, bruv. Like,
You
I
get-
just got to step.
You
I
get
just
a
got
day
to look,
release. You get a visit.
bruv. Bruv, especially if it's like Filipino jail, bruv. I just got to stay there.
What is it with
and
Phillies?
make,
Snitching
bruv,
quick.
You like
bruv, in
Phillies?
them Filipino jails, bruv, you gotta make t-shirts and Nike trainers, bruv, for 50 years of your life.
Some
You get paid. You get paid in muddy water and rice, bruv. That's dead. Rice. You get paid in rice and dog meat, bruv. That's mad. I'm not doing that,
Hey, so listen.
bruv. Imagine you got to run.
Are we
Your,
still
imagine you got to
drinking?
give your bum, bruv.
That's not...
You
That's
know,
not...
you used to
that's
watch
not
that,
on the table, bruv.
You
That's
ever
not
used to watch that
negotiable.
show called Oz, bruv?
Ah.
People was running there.
BC.
Yeah, bruv. Bruv, what would you do? Yeah, you're in jail. Yeah, 50 years. Yeah, first day of jail, bruv. Like some hench black dude's like, yo, suck my dick. What would you do, bruv?
Pissed, innit?
Do you remember the first episode of that season where he tried to do that and the man bit it off?
Yeah, bruv. Bruv, I'll be honest with you. First day in jail, bruv. I'm hanging myself with my shoelace. I'm hanging myself with my shoelace, bruv. I'm getting my shoelace, hanging myself, bruv. I'm not doing that. 50 years.
So
Well, let's drink to staying out of jail.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll definitely
Right.
listen to
to
that.
me free, bruv.
making
Freedom.
proper
I mean,
money.
not getting our bum bums violated, bruv.
That's it.
I mean, that's what it's about, man. That's
Speaking-
why I drink water, bruv, and I'm just happy, bruv.
Speaking of legal money and on the straight and narrow, just talk about sort of, for those who don't know,
Mm.
and if you don't know, get to know, sort of your rise through your Instagram stories and, you know, how you've been patterning your thing, and obviously you got the comedy show coming up. So
That's
how-
a good one.
yeah,
7th
yeah.
of November, Big Man Ting Show. Make sure you come through. Blind Date Game Show, DM Game Show, 4 big comedians, special guests, and all that stuff is going to be lit. Yeah, the last one I had Tim Westwood, which is mad.
Yeah, we saw
Yeah.
it.
Shout out
And the
to
maddest
Tim.
thing is, shout out to Tim Westwood, yeah, because he DJ'd my whole show for free. For free.
Oh,
just
that's
because,
dope,
just
man.
because, do you know what the maddest thing? This is what I know for a fact, yeah.
You probably shouldn't have said that because everyone's going to win him for free.
No,
right?
they won't get him for free. They won't ever get him for free. This is the maddest thing, yeah. The thing about that, yeah, my thing is if you build yourself to be someone of value and people value you, then they'll come to you. Like I remember back in the day, I used to do raves and comedy shows. That's how people, before Instagram, that's what I used to do, raves and comedy shows, yeah. And I used to be begging DJs like, yo, throw up my flyer, do this, do this, do this, do this. None of them guys would even fuck with me, bruv. They wouldn't do that. I mean, one time, bruv, there's some DJ on my Instagram. He asked me to promote his rave the other day. I was like, fuck that, bruv. You got to pay me. Basically, like, I asked him, he was DJing at my rave, yeah. And literally, one time I saw him at a rave, I was like, yo, what's good, bruv? So this guy looked at me directly in my eyeballs, bruv, and he's blanked me.
Wow,
Blank
that's
me,
mad.
bruv.
Even now.
No, not now. I'm saying before the Instagram stuff. But now, he's every time he sees me, like, yo, what's good? All
Breading,
love, that
fake
begging
love.
it, bruv. But what I'm trying to say is, like, with the Instagram stuff, my thing is this, yeah? This is the most important thing to anybody, yeah? Build yourself from value. Make yourself valuable, and then everybody will come to you. Once you're valuable, you ain't got to ask nobody for nothing. Like, I remember, like, years ago, when I first started music, I did a song called Don't Say Nothing. It's dead now, but at the time, I thought it was lit, yeah? It's my first song ever, yeah, in 2016,
Honestly.
yeah? I sent that to Charlie Sloth, and he played it on the Gas or Trash selection on his radio show, and it was the first song to get free gases.
Shout
Yeah?
out to
I was
Charlie.
like, that's banging, yeah? But then after that, I kept on making more tracks. That's the first song, so I was trying to figure myself out. But then after, I had to learn how to do bars and everything else. But here's the main thing that made me realize something, yeah? Music is oversaturated with people trying to make music. You need to make people fuck with you in order to listen to your music. So then I did one Instagram videos when I talk about your girl going to Jamaica. It got 3 million on
I
Facebook.
saw that, yeah.
Yeah. And then from that moment, more people listen to my music through me being on Instagram and talking more than Charlie Sloth bigging up my song.
That's
More
crazy.
people. And that lets you know that's a fact right now. This is a gem for you lot, yeah? Make yourself valuable first, and then everybody will come to you.
Bruv, that's a testament to you because your business marketing acumen is like on a different level to most
know what
other
my-
people
do you
out
know-
here on social
Do you know what
media.
my thing is, yeah? Like learning shit, yeah, it comes from like, my thing is this. In high school, yeah, I used to only do good in tests when like on the last day. My thing is this, yeah, I only respond well when I have no other choice. Like before
pressure.
Instagram videos, I was doing kitchen portering for Blue Arrow Agency, bruv.
You
Shout out
must have learned how
Jo-
to cook up
shout-
some meals, though.
Bro, I can't cook, bro. I was washing pots and pans, bro. Like literally, yeah. Like shout out to Jordan from Blue Arrow in Hammersmith. That guy is a G, bro. Like literally, he give me
My
all the
guy
he give
Jordan,
me
what's
all
good?
the good jobs, bro. Like literally, I was going in there working in St Paul's School, washing like
St. Paul's School, I know this.
Yeah,
And you go down the steps.
yeah,
or something. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I never saw that, bro. I saw the kitchen, bro. That's why I washed the pots and the pans, bro. They
The
in my
primary
area-
school or the secondary school?
the secondary school.
I know the
Did you
primary
get
school.
no free meals,
Bruv,
though?
but here's another gem
Free
for you,
school
lot.
meals?
Here's
Trying to
an
bag the dinner ladies,
bruv,
innit?
bruv. Shout out, bruv. Speaking about the dinner, shout out to Marcia, bruv. She told me some gems, bruv. Yeah, this is what you shouldn't do when you're working a job. Yeah, I used to do the kitchen portering. Yeah,
Yeah.
and bruv, I washed 100 plates in like 2 hours, bruv. Yeah, washed the industrial.
That's
pans and shit, yeah.
efficient.
And I'm thinking to myself like, yo, like they're gonna give me mad props.
Like 50
the white
plates an
guy,
hour.
the white man manager, he was like, there's more. Yeah, dickhead, bruv. Like I did the job. I thought he was gonna pat me on the back and be like, "Yo, good job." Like that guy thought I was a dickhead, bruv. He made me like fucking mop up and clean up the whole hall. Yeah, but basically, this is what you should do. This is a gem, yeah. This is what you shouldn't do, yeah. When you do a good job, yeah, slow that shit down, bruv. Because I washed 100 plates and 100 pans, yeah, and shit like that, yeah. Then I told him about it and I expected him to give me a pat in the back, and he made me fucking mop up the halls, bruv. And that was a big hall. It
Wanker.
was a big hall, bruv. I had to move the chairs and shit and mop up the whole hall. Then I had to like. I felt like a slave, bro.
Was he taking a piss out of you using your cat?
No. It was because I was working mad hard. And do you know who the worst people at them jobs are, yeah? The black people, bruv. Because like literally you think to yourself like, yo, because they're black like you, they'll look out for you. This black man would cuss me the fuck out, yeah, because I was working too hard, bruv.
Oh, you go into the big house?
Yeah, bruv.
I know they ain't going to the big house.
And this black man told me I should go to Poland on holiday, bruv. That's how I knew he wasn't a legit guy, bruv. He's trying to get me beat up.
It's mad. It's mad.
Sick guy, bruv. He's trying to get me beat up, bruv. Trying to get me beat the fuck up. Where else did I work? I worked in the QVC place, yeah. I worked in QVC washing pots and pans in Chiswick, bruv.
I feel so random.
Bruv, and you know the maddest thing is, yeah,
the shopping channel.
The shopping channel, yeah. I was working in the kitchens doing the pots and pans, yeah. And then I was washing the pots and pans. And one time, yeah, this is what made me realize I shouldn't be there, yeah. I saw some black man get yelled at, bruv. He was a big man, bruv. The guy, the white man came up to me. He's like, do you understand? Do you understand? And the black guy was like, yeah. Man, he had to take that, bruv. Big man, he had to firm that, bruv.
Take that L.
Yeah, he had to take that L, blood. Real talk.
Everyone's had to take it.
But big man thing, yeah.
Do you think? Sorry, go on.
Go on,
No. You're talking to the people.
What I'm saying is, yeah, if you're on hard times, bruv, go work for Blue Arrow, bruv. Look out for Jordan Chiswick, bruv. He'll give you the nice jobs, bruv.
They're cutting you some fee.
Yeah.
So do you think the fact that
the black lady gave me the shit jobs, bruv? She's a dickhead.
Do you think the fact that you've had to graft and do like proper jobs and graft
bruv,
has now helped you become a bit more
bruv, do you know what, yeah? It's
centered for what you're doing now?
Do you know
like,
what, yeah? My main jobs that I've ever done is like bouncing outside of a nightclub, yeah. I was bouncing in Hammersmith, yeah, in a place called Slug and Lettuce.
Because you're from West, innit?
Yeah, from
yeah,
West.
yeah. Big up West London.
Basically, it was like
every Slug and Lettuce is decent. I lie.
No, it's not.
I've never
bruv.
been into one.
Not
that
if
was
you're
dead.
working there, bruv. Like literally,
You got to deal with bare sloppy
Bruv,
customers in it, like
bruv,
wavy
one time-
girls
it's,
and
it's like a
everyone's drunk.
South African New Zealand bar. Yeah. One time,
South African, New Zealand.
One time, this New Zealand guy walked in, yeah, and he rubbed my head, bruv, and he called me a calf. I was like, done no, fam.
Oh.
Until I went-
Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Say that
I
again?
spotted, man. He
Called
called me
you
a
a
calf.
kafir.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, bruv. I spotted it.
Nah.
Yeah, thank you, bruv. Then I went home and Googled what the
Rubbed
fuck.
your head.
Yeah, he rubbed my head and he's like calf, and I was like,
That's
yes.
disrespectful.
Yeah,
bro.
bruv. Then I went home and I Googled that shit. I was like, yo, this man was mad racist, bruv.
That's
I'm
West-
telling you, I didn't know
That's
what
West
I'm-
London for you.
That's like
Bruv,
calling man the N-word.
Some parts of West,
bruv, I'm telling you.
bit mad, innit? Come to East.
I
you won't get
got
that.
fired from that job though because one guy threatened to murder me outside because I wouldn't let him in after 1 o'clock. Try and murder me. I quit that job, bruv.
That's security,
Man's
man.
gonna
That's
stab
the
me for
game.
Magnum.
And here
oil,
you
bruv.
are. How you finding the whole thing like on Instagram like that? Not agony uncle, but you're giving a lot of advice
Do you know what
to
the
people, and you know you're speaking to a lot of young people, and even people our age, and they're taking what you're saying on board. Is like how you finding that
Do you
sort
know
of
the
new,
maddest thing?
new stardom?
The maddest thing for me about the whole Instagram thing, yeah, is like I started off doing music, but the greatest thing about it is like I realized I can do everything. So one time I wanted to be a comedian, innit? And then the reason I stopped is because I emailed Lenny Henry and he didn't reply to me, bruv, dickhead. I probably messaged him. I was like, yo, Lenny, I want to be a stand-up. I was like 14. I was like, yo, Lenny Henry, like.
Yeah, but Lenny Henry was going through a lot of mental.
I don't give a fuck, bruv. Why didn't he reply to my emails, bruv?
I like Lenny though. Shout out to
I
Lenny.
messaged Lenny Henry, didn't email
Lenny's
me back, bruv.
dead, man.
Ever since
He's an OG in the comedy game.
I don't
care,
man.
man.
He's our OG,
Drink up,
man.
man. Drink up.
Respect
This
to
is
Lenny
you're
Henry.
drinking. You've had enough to drink, man.
bruv, ever since Lenny Henry didn't email me
Hey,
back.
seriously,
I probably
Castillo
emailed him.
is lit, you know.
Bruv, I emailed Lenny Henry. I was like, yo, Lenny Henry, like, you need to help me out. Let me be famous, man. And he didn't reply back to me. I was like, who is this guy, bruv?
Yeah, but that's like the current day, like fucking first time someone's DMing you, like, yeah, I'm a so and so rapper or artist, like, put me on. It's like,
Yeah, I know that's different, man. Lenny Henry should help me, bruv.
Real talk, I do feel like the older generation need to put on the newer generation. And in comedy, I haven't seen a whole lot of that. I haven't seen,
No,
like,
do you know what,
like
yeah?
all the guys that were on Real McCoy. I haven't seen them
Do you
man
know what,
coming
yeah?
out and
Do you
saying,
know who-
this is a new
do you know who's
up-and-coming
killing it,
comic.
yeah?
And look how many black comedians there are.
No,
in
do you know
the
who's
UK.
killing it, yeah? The thing is, people just see me on Instagram and they think, like, I just got known now, innit? But the thing is, yeah, you know when you just mixing random bullshit, bruv?
No, that's
I
this
don't know
lemonade,
what
it's
that is,
calm.
bruv. Give me alopecia, bruv.
what?
Too much
No, no.
lemonade.
Not
in
with
this,
hair
fam.
like yours,
I
man.
don't
You
know,
fight
man.
This
alopecia.
more of this
Literally,
Bacardi.
your skin and hair, bruv. You'd be like,
But the maddest thing is, yeah,
This
the
more
thing
of this
about
Cardi
the
B,
comedy
this
thing, yeah,
spiced.
like people know me from the Instagram videos, but before that, I was doing raves and comedy shows. Like I used to do a show called Sunday Show, and shout out to Marvin Harrison. He's the one that
in
put me on.
Hackney, Sunday Selection.
Nah, Sunday Show, which
Oh.
it was in Strawberry Moons, yeah. So that's where Mo the Comedian began, Axel the Comedian, KG, Kane Brown. Not Kane Brown, but they were famous before that. But like all them people there, yeah, that's how I know Mo the Comedian is my friend, Axel the Comedian is my friend.
He's
All
got
them-
his Netflix special coming
yeah.
up.
But the maddest
Big
thing
up
is we
Mo.
all started.
We'll get you on the show one day.
We all started from Sunday Show. We all started from Sunday Show through Marvin Harrison, yeah? Because Marvin Harrison's a G. Like, him and Napa MC was in Pow.
Yeah, yeah.
So Napa and Marvin came together.
He had that comedy night on a Sunday.
Yeah, that's it.
And the girls used to get dressed up, and
Yeah.
that was the most lit night
yeah,
in
that's
London.
That's Sunday Show.
We're talking like early 2000s.
Yeah, that's Sunday Show. Yeah, that's so
Is
all
that
the
you?
all
Yeah,
the
part
all the
of
black comedians that you see now. I wasn't a
Kojo and all of
yeah,
that.
Kojo is different. Marvin
Kojo had
Kojo's
his own
comedy
thing
night
going
was
on,
different.
didn't he?
Marvin started this thing from Kojo's thing, but all the
Kojo had
comedians that you
the
see now,
comedy
Mo,
funhouse, didn't he?
Axel, Travis J, Junior Booker, they all their first shows was at Sunday Show Yeah. So like what I say about that is that I never started as a comedian. I just went there because I just wanted to fuck bare things. So I thought to myself, if I get on Sunday show, part of the team, I'd be able to fuck bare things. That's why I did it. Yeah. But the point I'm trying to make is that I'm not a comedian, yeah. But however, through my Instagram videos, because you guys are talking about Instagram, like people literally be like, yo, can I book you for a show? And I'll be like getting like £500 for a booking. And I'm not a comedian. Yeah, so Instagramming for me is just like lit. So now I just started doing music, but all of a sudden now I can do comedy, I can do hosting. Yeah, and people pay me like big P's just to come to your show and fucking host
you deserve it, man. Look, you deserve it,
That's
man.
why. That's why I say Instagram is lit, bruv.
No,
Instagram is good.
You deserve it because you're funny first of all, and also you're reachable. People can relate to you. And
Do you know what? Yeah, I want to tap into something. Yeah,
speak on it.
Basically, like a few like when I started doing my Instagram thing, yeah, there was this thing, and she told me her man's a crossdresser. Yeah.
Wow.
I beat this thing as well, but I'm just saying like her thing's like a crossdresser.
You beat her before she.
No, when she told me her man was a crossdresser. So like a lot of things
will
will be sliding into my DMs, yeah, telling me about their man problems. Only
Your
because they want
DMs
to
must
beef.
be
Only because they
Crazy.
want to beat, bruv. Yeah, I'll show you my DMs. Like,
No,
literally,
you don't have this. Come.
I get like about 60 DMs a day, bruv. People like messing me about relationship dilemmas.
Bruv, you're the modern day agony uncle for the people.
Can I ask you, Cass? Like, did you ever fake the things
Never.
you used to read out?
Now that's one thing, yeah. Do you know the thing is, yeah, when I do my DMs and all that stuff, it sounds bizarre, but real life is bizarre. So like literally every DM I've done is real. Like literally, if you was to go to the DMs, it's mad because it seems like it's mad bizarre, yeah, but this is real. Like the last one I did, I think, was a girl telling me she wants to meet up with a guy, and basically he did like 10 years in jail, but he won't tell her what it is. And she still wants to actually meet this guy.
Where in public?
Now she wants to meet this guy for real. She's curious about.
On a
meeting this guy.
one-away in like a hotel.
I don't know, bruv. All I know is like,
Got 10 years
Bruv,
for
there's
rape and
probably-
manslaughter.
bruv, there's probably guys out here in her
She's
DMs trying to
sneaky.
press her hard like that at our workplace, trying to move to her, and she's probably swerving them like, nah, sorry. But
Because
she
pretty
won't-
girls love a bad boy. You
Bruv.
must appreciate that. Because
Do you know what? I wouldn't say I'm a bad boy.
no,
though.
I didn't
I'm
say you.
really-
Why
yeah.
did you say you?
I don't know, because you said it. I don't know.
No, because you might know.
That's because he's thinking he gets pretty girls, isn't it? Obviously.
Pretty girls
I
do
can
like bad
imagine
boys.
this young man. I say young because I'm a bit older, but he must do all right.
Do you know what the maddest thing is?
And
like,
then they
go on.
like a bad boy.
Do you know
So
the thing? Go on.
no, sorry.
No, you go.
No, after you, sir,
Ask the
after you,
question.
sir.
Ask the question. Go.
So where the woman messaged you and was like, okay, I'm getting moved to by bare guys at work, but I really want to meet
Yeah.
this road guy because prison. So women more time once off might want a bit of rough, a bit of something
Of
different,
course.
and they want to try a bad boy because they think A, it's interesting, or B, I can change him.
You see, that's one thing I want to know. Like, what is the? Maybe you guys can tell me. What's this whole thing about women trying to change? What does that mean? A bear girl say that to me. He's like, I tried to change.
Can
him. What
I
does
take that?
mean?
Can I
Go
take
on, yeah.
that? You know what
Speak
I
on
think
it,
it
speak
is,
on it.
yeah. I think
Oh,
it
one
comes
sec.
from-
I just noticed you got the beads, bro. You're a G. Who gave you the
Oh.
beads, bro?
You know about
White women that
beats.
gave you them beads, bro. White women are
Come
hella
on,
work,
bruv.
bro.
Come on, bro.
No, don't sweat me, bro.
No, this ain't got
joking.
no beads in it. Like this ain't like no conversation.
I'm joking. Oh, you got them beads, bro.
African beads.
Yo,
Where'd you get your beads from?
don't worry where I got my beads from, cuz. They're not
Some
anal
pimp-
beads, cuz. Don't worry.
Oh.
Whoa, that's a whole nother category on
Pause.
porn. Hey,
Pause on them kind of
Wait.
beats.
I'm just joking. We're going.
But yeah, so what I was saying was like, I think, right, the reason, shit, I forgot where we were going with this.
You
man.
thought about them anal beads, innit? He's like, yo, this bring back memories.
Man
cuz.
shifted.
I
He's
got to
seeing
the
it.
dark
Man was
place.
like this.
I went to the dark place, man. I got to a dark place, cuz. What the fuck? You know what pegging is, bro? You know what pegging
Yes, we do. No,
Pegging.
no,
We were
spoke
talking about
it,
women
yeah.
wanting to change a man's life.
Let me ask you this. Yeah.
Women wanting a man
This
to
is what I
change.
think, yeah. This is what I did,
Go.
yeah.
That's what-
This is why I did like a topic on Backchat about this, yeah. But I personally think, yeah, if you
Big up-
let a woman
big up
peg you,
Backchat.
that you're gay. I think that you're gay if you let a woman like fuck
Can you
with a strap on.
explain?
We spoke on this on the podcast.
Yeah, what
a
do you
few
think?
episodes ago.
I think it makes you gay if you want a woman to fuck the shit out of you. Because what are you thinking about while the woman's fucking the shit out of you?
This is a funny one.
Here's the
still.
thing though, because
It's a
sex
sticky
between
Be
one.
careful.
It's a sticky
Be
one
careful.
still.
Hold on.
Why is that?
Sex
Sticky one, sticky one still.
sex between a man and a woman is heterosexual sex.
If she's fucking the shit out of you.
But
No, this is what I
it's
want
a
to know.
man
yeah.
and a
And we're
woman.
not talking Pinky.
No,
You know when Pinky puts on the strap
Yeah, no.
steps over again.
No, I don't watch Pinky when she's fucking dudes. Though. I don't know about that. Like, I watch
Pinky and girl.
Now, if Pinky's fucking a girl for strap, and I watch that.
Yeah,
but
but
if she's
Pinky
fucking,
when she puts the strap on and fucks the girl.
yeah, that's cool. But I'm not trying to watch a dude get fucked with a strap. Because this
No,
one,
I'm not talking about that. No.
This I don't know. Yeah. As a guy, yeah, what are you thinking about when a dude's like behind, like when a girl's behind you with a strap and fucking the shit out of you? What
I
are you-
wouldn't know.
No, I'm just saying, like, because it's not. You say it's not gay, but I'm saying, what is the man thinking
No,
about?
I'm not saying it's
I
not
don't think
gay,
it's necessarily
but
gay.
it's classed as heterosexual sex. If a man and a woman are having sex,
It's-
that's
But she's
classed as
fucking the shit out of you
heterosexual
though. Like, I'm baffed.
Yeah, but it's your woman, bruv.
But she's behind you, grabbing your waist, and you looked
Oh, no,
away.
wait a minute.
Bruv,
Wait a minute.
This guy looked away, yeah. This guy looked away like it.
if she's pulling your hair and putting you in the choke, if she's pulling your hair and putting you in the choke slam and all that, if she's putting you in the Sergeant Slaughter, if she's putting you in like the Sergeant Slaughter camel clutch and you're getting peppered, that's a whole other
slapping you in the face.
that's another conversation. I ain't trying to engage in all of that.
Regardless if you're in a headlock or not, you're still getting peppered. So isn't that a bit mad?
I wouldn't know personally. I've never. Like,
This guy, when he got hella uncomfortable. Like,
no, that was
looking
funny.
this
have
way.
you ever had a
bro.
girl pull your hair?
No, bruv. I don't want to.
Don't try with your hair, rude boy. You never had a girl pull your hair.
No, but a girl tried it one time. She was right. She put it. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Bruv,
Like,
you
don't
must
pull my hair.
like you're like the hair, bro. The girl, the ladies must
That
gravitate
is some
towards
fly
that.
hair. Have you got like Indian in you or something?
Yeah, my dad's Indian.
Okay.
My dad's Indian.
Coolie.
Like, literally. Yeah, my dad. I
Coolie
met my dad
boy.
at 23 years. I met my dad at 23 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
He just come out of jail, bro.
Okay.
He didn't know about me. It was a one
Indian is an Indian
Doesn't
bad
matter.
man.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
I saw
You
my
met your
dad. I saw
dad.
my dad. I saw
You
my
know
dad.
your dad.
When I met my dad, I met him. He was in a halfway house, yeah, and then he just come out of prison. It's full of killers and rapists, bro.
This don't matter, bro.
You can Google my dad, but I'm just saying, like,
No, we don't need to, bro. It's
yeah,
like-
please don't, bro. You would never rape me, bro.
Did your dad say the fucking bastard bitch, you bloody,
Dan John
bloody,
bastard.
fuck you, bloody,
No,
bloody?
No, that's cool. No, that's
No, the maddest thing
We're
is-
talking coolie boy. He's a coolie.
No, the maddest thing, my dad's Indian, but from Grenada. Yeah, so he's like a Caribbean
Oh, like
Indian
a
dude.
West
Yeah.
Indian.
But like when I met my dad, like he's creeped me the fuck out.
Fuck
bro.
you, bloody.
Yeah, he creeped me the fuck out, bro. He's a dangerous
You
guy,
keep
bro.
turning the mic.
My dad stabbed some. No, turn it up. I was trying to see. My dad stabbed somebody like last year, bro. He's a madman.
It's what it
Are
is.
you still cool with your pops though?
I don't know him that well, bro. It's like imagine meeting somebody like on the road and they're like, yeah, I'm your dad. You don't really know them like that.
Because we had this conversation the other episode about like what is a real man, and then having a man in your life to teach you what a real man is, like changing a tire, changing a light, doing X, Y, and Z. Because my dad passed when I was mad young,
Mhm.
so I had my mum, and then like it's calm. I
Mhm.
got over it. It's like 30+ years later,
Mhm.
and then like you got your dad or whatever, like family. So it's the whole concept.
One
of,
sec, you know your dad,
Nah, fuck my dad.
but you know who he is.
Yeah, I know who he
Was
is.
you raised by him?
Well, kind of.
That's kind of gangster. I don't know no black
He was
dudes
in
that
and
know
out.
their dad
He was
like
in
that.
and out of
I
the
know,
yard.
I know a couple black dudes with their dads.
Seriously, that's mad, you know. When somebody tells me they know their dad, I think that's real. Like,
But that's
you know
mad
your
though,
dad.
don't you think in itself?
Yeah, it is mad, but I'm like, like my friend Phil, like he knows his dad raised
Phil.
him. Yeah, he raised
Philip.
Yeah, he's Jamaican, bruv. Like, he's got that name. But I literally like when he told me he was raised his dad, I'm like, yo, like I walked into his house one time, I saw his dad, I was like, yo, that's your dad for real. That's your real dad.
Ain't that a
And
mad concept?
Yeah, I thought it was mad because I was like, I don't know nobody that knows their dad, bruv. That's mad. I
That
don't
is
know,
kind of
nobody knows
crazy,
their
bro.
dad.
Because
Yeah.
there's a lot of black people that grow up in two-parent family homes. The mum was around, the dad was around. It just so happened that my dad was a guy that had other things on his mind.
Where's your dad from,
He had, like,
country-wise?
he used to take jobs and go away for like 3 to 6 months.
What country's dad from?
From Ghana.
Oh yeah, your dad had another
and
family,
he had
bruv.
business overseas, so
Yeah,
he would
your
go
dad
to
had
Ghana
another
and
family,
you
bruv.
know what I mean?
Like African dads are on a madness, bruv. They actually have other families.
Yeah, he
in
had
other
like 3
countries.
families and
Yes,
whatever.
bruv,
You know what I mean?
But go on, finish what you're saying. Go on.
About what?
You were saying something that you said like your dad passed and you was going somewhere.
I think it's just about male role models.
Go on.
And then not having them in life to teach you what a real man, quote unquote, is.
Mhm.
So a real man back then might teach you to change a tire, change a light,
Write some
change,
bars.
You're
change a U bend on a.
You're 100% right
things.
because I don't
But
even know how to put petrol in a car, brother. Go had to teach me that.
shave.
That's
A
actually
woman
fucked
teach me how
up,
to
bro.
shave.
See,
My mum.
that's
My
mad.
mum was gangster growing up.
See, what I'm saying.
Well, not gangster, but she was like,
Yeah,
No, you know what, the petrol thing. No, I didn't think
yeah.
about
Woman
that.
told me how to put petrol in a
Because
car.
I had
bruv.
to
Seriously?
teach myself. I had to teach myself how to do that.
I didn't know how to do
Nobody
that.
taught me how
She
to do
was like putting the gloves.
was
on.
you one of them like ladies mans that always got drove around?
Yeah.
Of course he was.
Like, literally, like-
Sweet boy in the passenger
Pretty
seat.
boy?
Like, to be
Pretty
honest-
boy West London
To-
getting
to-
money.
Do you know what West London dudes
This
are mad?
guy.
West
Hey,
London.
this guy.
West London. West London dudes are mad dodgy, yeah, but do you know who the most
Hey,
dodgy?
this ain't no Tim Westwood interview, you know.
Bruv,
This is
do-
Beer Rep
bruv,
Havana.
do you know-
You were the lions in the
do you know-
den.
God no.
Bruv,
God,
West
no, God,
West
no.
London dudes are dodgy, but do you know who
Jake,
the most
go with
do- you
the
know
camera.
do you know who the most dodgy guys are? What area the most dodgy guys are from? North London, bruv.
No.
Why?
North London
Why?
man to
No,
me are
no,
dodgy,
no,
bruv.
no, no.
Why?
I just find them
No
very.
sacrilege on North.
I find North London man extremely dodgy. One
But-
guy I know, yeah, he's mad cool. He's not really cool, but he's kind of cool.
You know, there's goons.
But like, he tried to
everywhere.
rob me. He tried to rob me, bruv. Like I tried to sell Prada shoes on Gumtree, and he tried to rob me.
Were
Few years-
they real priders? or
Yeah, they're real
snipers?
Pradas. And literally, a few years later, I saw him at a rave. I was like, yo, what's good? And he was acting mad cool to me. Like, he didn't try to rob me a few years before that.
How much were you selling your real Pradas for?
£120.
That's decent.
Yeah. I bought them in Eden Broadway for like 160. I don't know if they're real, but they were real to me, bro. I got them in Global. You know them Arab man shops that have
Global.
Yeah, have
Wow.
all the black man clothes. And you're like, yo, where do you lot get all the black man
Prada
clothes?
was like at the time was like the ultimate shoe because it was like your school shoe,
yeah,
your Raven
the
shoe,
shiny shit, the shiny shoes,
and then the little red thing,
the shiny
the little
red
red thing
stripe, yeah.
before Louboutins.
Yeah,
It
them-
was like
them-
it was
do
the
you-
road
do
Louboutins.
you know what,
'cause
yeah?
It was like road shoe, rave
Yeah.
shoe,
I want to ask
And
you
they were
lot something.
comfortable.
not a
as well.
church shoe.
I want to ask you lot something like normal, yeah. Do girls like really get gassed by like them red bottom shoes? Like, do girls actually like guys that wear them shoes?
I don't know because I don't into that. But my wife paid for her own Louboutins, and she flew down.
Ah.
She threw down 8+ for her own shoes.
$8 bills.
8 bills.
Plus, because she's got that money,
Fucking
and
hell.
that's my wife's money,
She
and that's
flossing.
one of the reasons I married her.
That's gay. Let me ask you: do you have a problem with your wife making more than you if she makes more than you?
She doesn't. I think we're neck and neck because
Sick.
she works for the public sector.
Sick.
Big up the nurses, them.
Sick. I thought your girlfriend would be a yardie. I thought your wife would be a yardie. I'll be honest with you.
Okay, fair enough.
I thought she'd be
She's
a-
half. She's
I
half.
thought
She's
she'd be a-
She's Jamairish,
Ah, that's that cold mix, bro.
Jamaican and Irish.
That's that cold mix, bro. That's a good
but
mix.
she's like Cockney. Like she's like.
yeah,
but
that's
I have no problem with my woman or a woman earning more than me, without a shadow of a doubt. That's not a problem in this day and age. Why should it be?
I like that.
But I also find it sexy that my woman or a woman can throw down a bag on a bag.
I like that.
So we've
That
got
is
Louis
hot,
Vuitton.
innit?
I got a great story, yeah. So we went Louis
Go on.
Vuitton in the summer last year, and my wife, yeah, and we go, right, we're just going out. We're going out drinking. We've had a pint or two, whatever. And she goes, right, let's go Louis Vuitton for the have a look. All right. I'm not really into Louis Vuitton.
Mhm.
So we sat down. Well, I've sat down because Louis Vuitton doesn't entertain me.
Mhm.
And
I wouldn't sit down. They wouldn't even let me in, bro.
No,
Like,
that's-
listen, but look, no.
That's deep.
But listen,
No black guys allowed.
but who's the security in Louis Vuitton?
the black security man. So
Oh,
she
right,
can't
so,
come in here.
so why is a black guy going? All right, so anyway, we've
Oh,
gone
you all
in
gonna stay in the
Louis
big
Vuitton.
house?
We've gone in Louis Vuitton, and I've sat down. Mad hot. It was like last June, whatever. She's had a look. She've had a drink, whatever. She goes, oh, I like that bag, and it's like the classic pattern grey and this with the pink interior, and it's like $1,000 for the bag. She goes, oh, should I get it? I was like, what do you mean asking me? It's your money. Do what you got to do, innit? So bang, she flew down the bag. She bought the bag for a bag. Got it wrapped up. I'm sitting there. And as we're sitting down, like, we're just getting ignored. And
Why?
Well, why? Who knows? So it's mad hot. I'm
Yeah.
looking around. There's Arab customers, there's
Mhm.
white customers, and they're all getting Prosecco or water or
They
juice.
serve drinks in the Louis Vuitton shop.
Yeah.
Yo,
Bruv, if you go into these shops...
not me personally, but
No, you will, bruv. The way you're patterned up...
No, bruv.
No, you will, man. You will. No, shut up, man. You will. And then, so listen, I was standing by the air conditioning. That's how hot it was. And my
Go on.
wife, they've gone, oh, go look at the air. Go look at the fragrances. There's
Yeah.
3 fragrances or whatever, because fragrances are expensive.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm standing there just like minding my own business, and she's looking at the fragrances, and then like we're hot, and then we didn't get seen to for a while. Bear in mind, she's just thrown down $1,000 for a bag,
Yeah. That's mad.
which is calm.
That's flossing.
No,
That's-
it's not.
that's-
It's calm. It's calm. It's
Not
calm.
for the Louis Vuitton shop, obviously. They're used to some like
Yeah,
big
but
baller
yeah,
shit.
but anyway,
But that's
yeah.
big though, like $1,000.
Yeah,
Whatever,
That's
yeah,
rent,
yeah,
bruv.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
mad.
Straight
But
up.
we're
That's
both public
rent.
sector workers.
Ah.
So I'm a teacher, she's a nurse. So boom. So we're standing there and I'm looking around and I'm seeing all these people, regardless of like Arab, white, whatever, and they're getting a juice, they're getting a Prosecco, they're getting whatever. And I'm thinking, like, well, go on, innit?
Where's your fucking
man's
juice?
just throwing down real money.
Yeah,
So they see me struggling and I've had to look at the security guard, the black brother, and he's like, you right? I was like, no, not really. Like, we're getting left out to
That's the
dry
African
here.
security man, bruv.
So he patterned it, so they'll leave you out to dry no matter who you are. But anyway, we got our juice in the end, but I had to kick up a fuss. I was like,
Why did it make you wait so long for the juice? Though I'm lost. Because
not
you're
even the
good.
juice. We didn't get offered the juice in the
Why? It's
first
because your
place.
girl's mixed race.
Who knows why? Maybe I wasn't dressed in a suit and tie. I'm not saying I'm road. I'm definitely not road.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we was dressed normal, but maybe because we weren't going in with like headscarves
Yeah.
or a certain way. But she's just thrown down, boom, whack it on
You know
the
what?
card.
Yeah.
I
And
think
then like, so
I think Prada is operating with some real equality.
fuck Prada,
Even the
bruv.
white
Fuck
guy
all of
gets
them.
parred just as much as the black people.
Bruv, do you know what,
Everybody
yeah?
gets
Bruv,
parred.
I don't know where I'm going with this story because I've had a drink, but all I know is like you throw down £1,000 for a bag and you'll still get bumped from where you're from.
Let
And
me-
you could walk into a shop and have zero in your pocket and still look like you got Arab money, Arab money, yeah.
Boy, all I know
And
is
then get a juice or a prosecco or a champagne.
all
No,
I know is
it's not.
we're gonna have to wrap this up pretty soon.
I was
we
wondering
gotta get-
before we wrap this up. Yeah, I want to. Do you look guys still listen to R. Kelly? I just want to know.
No, hell no.
You don't listen to R. Kelly?
Wow, what a
What?
You
question.
don't listen to R. Kelly? The remix to Ignition, bruv. You
I'm
don't
not
listen to
gonna
that?
lie, Ignition remix.
Him and Michael Jackson are cancelled, bro. How you mean?
Yeah, Michael
I'm-
Jackson's cancelled. Michael
How
Jackson.
can you not cancel? What, you still listen to R. Kelly?
Yeah, I've never liked Michael Jackson, bruv. But like R. Kelly's music is so.
Hold on,
cool,
we
bruv.
didn't even talk about because I
No,
know you're a boxing
Michael,
fan.
Michael Jackson's got some classics though, man.
No, man.
Like-
Michael Jackson was actually like touching little boys' bum holes, bruv. That's bizarre.
This episode's been
Yeah,
a
but
mile
R.
a
Kelly,
minute.
R. Kelly's on some mad shit as well.
Where
I'm trying to
did that come
separate
from?
the man
I'm
from the
just
music.
saying, like,
What? No, but where did that come
I just
from?
want to
though?
know,
Where
like, if you're like with your girl and like you're fucking and R. Kelly's like Contagious or Download comes on, do you turn it off?
I never put it on in the first place.
Nah, but what if it comes up on the playlist?
It doesn't come on the playlist.
You ain't
It's
got.
possible you're listening
beats
to
the
an
silence.
R&B.
What if you listen to like a
It beats the
Spotify
silence.
listening to
playlist?
an R&B playlist? It could sneak in there.
We've been to the nature. Where
Go-
we live is forest and trees. I live
There are
out in the
crickets
sticks.
outside.
I'm listening to Bob Dylan while I'm fucking.
Bob
bruv.
Dylan.
Yeah, bruv.
Here
comes the story of the hurricane. Bob Dylan's hard, you know. You don't listen to Bob
I do know
Dylan,
about
bruv.
Bob Dylan.
Dylan's
My
hard,
dad
you
put
know.
me onto Bob
Bob
Dylan.
Dylan's a gangster, bruv. That's the original black man, bruv. He's the G.
Um,
Go on, you're talking about boxing. Go on.
I introduced boxing quickly, but I know you're a boxing fan.
I love boxing.
All right, well, listen, because I
Love
know we
boxing
got to
to
be
this
quick because these
day.
episodes are
Love
flying.
boxing.
Who's the best pound for pound boxer?
Best pound for pound.
Crawford or Lomachenko? Pound for pound.
It's a hard one because like Lomachenko's doing bits, yeah, but
Loma's
Crawford, he's not able to fight who he wants to fight because everybody's ducking him. But
Well, he's fighting
Lomachenko's killing.
Spence coming up, innit? No,
Yeah.
no, not Spence. He's fighting who's the other youth he's fighting?
Spence.
He's not fighting Spence. He's fighting the other black guy.
The one with the cane rose. and the beard.
No. Oh shit! I gotta Google it. We look mad unprofessional.
Wait. Let me just go. Okay.
Go back,
look,
pound for
since,
pound, pound for pound.
since we're talking now, since we're talking about boxing, like boxing, let's do a current one. Yeah, Ruiz versus Joshua 2. Who you lot got?
I want to say in my heart, and I want Joshua to win because he's British.
Mhm.
But really, I know.
You
That
think
boy
Ruiz?
can't
You
take
think you think Ruiz got his number?
I don't think I know.
I
He's a
think
better
so too.
boxer because he'll
I
bang
think
it.
so too. I think
'Cause
so
he's a
too.
better amateur fighter. He's a better scrapper, and unless Joshua keeps with the jab, which he hasn't done it like
In years,
in years, and amateur, he's not gonna win.
I agree with that.
But Joshua has lost a lot of weight, man. I've seen some recent pictures.
How much
of
is he
him.
weighing now? How much does
He's-
Joshua usually
Weight
weigh?
doesn't mean anything, bruv. You're a heavyweight.
Nah,
No,
but if he's
but-
lost like 3 stone, then he's
He's lost a lot. Like his physique
Beating-
is completely different.
So
So he's a different fighter now. He looks like he's
Do you
going
know
to
the
be a
maddest thing
different
is? My thing is, yeah, the reason I think like I feel like when a boxer takes a loss here, I think like I think once you get your first loss, I think it's very hard to come back from a loss.
No, every great fighter needs to lose.
No,
once.
it's not a great fight, but I'm saying that's a test.
But he's not a great fighter yet.
Are you
Yeah, that's
saying-
what I'm.
are
That's
you-
not, yeah.
that's what I mean.
Are you
That's what I
saying,
mean.
are you saying Lennox Lewis isn't a great fighter?
Nah, but the loss made him. That was the test.
Lennox lost once.
Yeah, that was the test. He lost to
Lennox lost
Hassim
with
Rahman.
that blind.
Yeah, and
Frankie.
was it Oliver McCall?
No, I could have sworn Lennox Lewis was undefeated though.
No, Lennox
way, man.
Lennox
he lost to
Lewis-
Rackman.
Lennox lost to Hassim Rahman and
Hassan
Oliver
Rackman
McCall.
closed his eyes.
Yeah, and knocked him out, and then he lost to Oliver McCall.
And he
That was
got the rematch.
and then the rematch, he
He
started
did
crying,
lose.
and then he went mad.
Didn't he?
So
Shit.
right, favorite three
He
boxers.
was undisputed.
Favourite
not
three
undefeated,
boxers.
that's right.
Of all time,
Just generally, just growing up or through,
favorite
like,
3 boxers of all time.
British and American.
I'd say Evander Holyfield's my number 1.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, I feel like Evander Holyfield. Like to me, Evander Holyfield, like literally.
Under the radar as a heavyweight.
The thing about Evander Holyfield, my thing is this. Yeah, this is what makes you amazing. Yeah, like
Beat Tyson.
fearless.
Well, Tyson
beat-
was overrated.
No, but the thing is, like people like to say Tyson was overrated. Tyson was 28 years old. 28.
28.
Yeah, he was out
through a
of-
lot of baggage.
No,
though, a lot
of course, yeah. But my thing is like, to me,
And he got spot by
to
Hassan
me,
Rahman as well, didn't he?
to me, the thing is, yeah, when you fight everybody, Lennox Lewis is the best of the 90s. Facts, yeah. I
Yeah.
think he's the best. But
Yeah.
my thing is this, yeah, when you fight every single person in your whole category in the top 10, yeah, Holyfield, he just needs to have it, bruv. Holyfield's been back. Holyfield was a cruiserweight. Holyfield was a cruiserweight. Oh shit.
So for the record, I'm just saying Castillo, me holding a couple belts.
Sick. Bruv, that don't even look at you, bruv. That guy looks Turkish.
Bro,
bruv.
who's
Stunning, innit? Looking Turkish.
Is that you, bruv? Is that you?
Bruv, who's that?
Stunting
Yeah,
hard.
but who's that on the left hand side?
I can't
Put in a
get
wheelchair. Eubank.
Michael Watson.
Yes.
Oh, Michael Watson's a bad man. Michael Watson's a bad man. Fing is a bad man too. Gerald McKellen.
Oh, is that your number 2? Who's
No,
your
no,
number
no,
two?
no. My number-
sorry,
my
sorry,
number
sorry,
one's
sorry, sorry. I
Evander
just wanted to
Holyfield.
flex.
Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson, Joe Frazier.
Oh,
I
Joe
like
Frazier
workers.
was
I love
dope as
workers.
well.
I love guys. I love guys that
Who
work.
was number 2?
Mike Tyson.
not a
room-
worker.
No room for
A
Roy
bang-
No,
Jones.
I'm saying, but
Frazier-
Holyfield and Frazier's
Was
workers. I
workers.
love
Tyson
workers.
weren't a worker.
Nah, Tyson wasn't a worker, but
No room for Roy Jones in your top 3.
I love Roy Jones. Do you know what the thing is? I don't like flash boxers. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
Really?
I don't like the flash. Like I like workers.
That's interesting.
Like I love workers. Like I love people.
Because you're
like,
a grafter yourself.
yeah, that's why I like people like Ernie Shavers. Like Ernie Shavers, if
Mm.
you guys don't know, he's like 5'7", 5'8" heavyweight. 5'7", 5'8" heavyweight, banging people at 6'1".
What was
6'2".
Tyson? 5'10"?
5'10".
Yeah.
David Tua, 5'9". I'm just saying, I like workers. Like even people like in terms of like, for example, Marvin Hagler, middleweight. I love workers. I like guys that have to graft for the win. I don't like flashy people. I love James Toney.
Did you see Hagler versus Hearn?
Yeah,
You're a
grafting.
proper boxing
Bruv,
connoisseur, my guy.
Bruv, like Marvin Hagler versus Hearns, that's grafting. You know Marvin Hagler didn't bathe for 10 weeks for that fight. He wanted to
Wow.
stink like pussy.
Did you
and
used to box
arse cheeks.
yourself?
That is
Yeah,
mad.
I used
10
to-
weeks.
I used to do amateur boxing when I was 16. I stopped when I was about 19 because I used to be mad fat. Didn't care about it. I lost weight and I got gassed. I was like, yo, I like myself. I ain't trying to fight nobody. But I got
Alright.
my nose fucked up, so I can only breathe through one nostril now.
No, your nose is calm, don't worry.
No, I'm saying I can only breathe through one. I can only
Yeah,
breathe through
but-
this nostril.
Oh, that's
Because I
mad.
used to box. I got sparked by some guy called Charlie, who's a middleweight.
Don't you think being
Ugandan
punched
dude.
in the face humbles you
Yeah,
differently?
very much.
Because I've been jaw-sided a couple times. It's like just generally
Bruv,
randomly.
if you get punched up, you watch your mouth. Like the people that
yeah,
like,
definitely. I've learned that the hard way.
when I was 16, 17, I was 18, I was 16, 17 stone. I was mad fat, so they used to let me spar heavyweights. Yeah, but the person that fucked me up was a welterweight called Charlie and another guy called Muhammad. They fucked me up and they were welterweights, not the heavyweight guys.
It humbles you, though, innit?
Yeah, they got punched up in the face, bruv.
Bruv.
Sick dudes,
That's
bruv.
in the ring. Try being just
Yeah.
jaw-sided.
Bruv,
just like...
we're gonna have to get into
Yeah,
this
I know,
another
I
time,
know.
man.
Facts,
'cause all this
facts.
boxing talk is
Listen,
dope. We're gonna have to
facts.
get you in again, man. This
Listen,
is
Done,
dope.
all right, listen,
Done,
we really
done.
appreciate you, brother. Thank you
Done,
so
done.
much.
Yes.
Love.
Just plug the comedy show one
Yeah.
more time.
Big Man Ting Show on the 7th of November. I've got a blind date game show. I got a DM game show. I was giving relationship advice. And I got 4 big stand-up comedians and celebrity guests as well. So come through. Tickets on www.castillofirst.com. Make sure you get your tickets, bruv.
Yep. Go support that. You know, he's one of the big players on social media, putting on all of the comedians, making everybody laugh, putting these banging tracks
Done,
out as well, like making these hard.
What's it?
hard hip-hop
Spotify,
records.
Castillo First. Got a new track out now called, Doing Big Things. Got 100,000 streams on each track, bruv.
Flex.
Fucking go
I
check
did
it
like
out.
that
Flex.
Moolah record as well, man.
Done
Moolah
now.
was hard.
Done
Still.
now.
Yeah,
Check
no,
that out.
listen, brother. We really appreciate you coming down.
Don't know. Say for that, peoples.
Make sure you go to subscribe. Make sure you go follow the big man.
Subscribe,
Big man
subscribe,
ting, no
subscribe.
little man ting. Go look after your kids.
Don't know.
Go look after what have you got to do. Beer Rap and Banter. Myself, English.
Myself,
Beer, rap,
Cal.
and banter, bruv. Big Man Ting.
At Beer Rap Bants. Beer Rap and Banter at gmail.com. Thanks for checking that out. Take care.
Peace.
Legend.
Done now.
Yeah, we got you.
I got to keep these cups.
Yeah, for sure. These cups are lit, bruv.
I got them from Costco, innit?
Of course, they're lit. Costco, that means you got a great job. Yeah, you're a teacher, bruv. You're a G, bruv. That's how you get the Costco card, lad. That Costco card is lit, you
My
know.
mum patented it and then
Brother,
I
I went Costco and I bought 40 bottles of water for £2.50, bruv.
wow.
Bargain.
I mean, it's
Was that
Kirkland-
like some
Kirkland
water with
bruv.
with the
Costco,
Arabic
they look at
writing
your
on it or
ID
something?
before you walk in.
Kirkland
If you
water's
want a party, get Kirkland
Kirkland
water.
water's sick, bruv. That shit is like £2.50, 40. That might kill your sperm, bruv. It doesn't matter though. I mean,
Um,
£2.50, bruv.